This is what 90 years could look like halfway through the century. A person living up to 120 may become the new normal by 2060. This isn't just science fiction. This is what many experts in longevity medicine believe will be possible. A future filled with biohacking practices as routine procedures to renew your body will be the new norm. It will become faster than we may even predict. Today, some of the oldest people in the world have lived a baffling 120 years. Yet, these same people were born in the 1900s, when your life expectancy was at most 47 years. Our technological, medical, and societal advancements of the 20th century have almost doubled our average life expectancy in the past century, trumping what people believed was possible. Yet experts believe the future of aging will not be linear. Instead, it will be exponential with the advances in health medicine. Could this mean the average life expectancy would reach 160 in the coming century? In this episode of the Health Express, we will cover the top biohacking procedures that have emerged in the past decade with an incredible promise to hack into our youth. We will begin with the new discoveries looking to change how we treat aging and finish with the ones we can take action on today. If you want to discover how to extend your life now and potentially in the future, this video is for you. Kickstarting the biohacking revolution. The concept of aging in society has long been looked at as something that is inevitable and just a natural process of living. Ask a scientist in the longevity field now, and their answer may shock you. Aging is being looked at just like a disease, a body malfunctioning over time. This view suggests that it may be possible to completely reverse and treat aging. Immortality may seem like a stretch, but so did flying around the world 120 years ago. The breakthrough practice and procedures in longevity are described as biohacking. Biohacking uses science and technology to optimize the human body and mind for longevity. The term is relatively new, mainly due to the technological changes that have allowed us to peek into our genetics. The field encompasses anything from wearable devices and vaccines to genetic engineering and lifestyle choices. The effects of these new age procedures have been shown to reverse age on both a cellular and physical level and have vast implications for what could be coming. A 60-year-old who functions like a young athlete is not out of the question, as the biohacking field of epigenetics is looking to do just that. Future therapies for aging. Epigenetic therapy. Epigenetic therapy is an emerging field that aims to use drugs that target specific molecules to control gene expression to treat or prevent disease. These molecules, known as epigenetic modulators, can turn genes on or off by attaching to the DNA or its associated proteins. Multiple pathways in epigenetics therapy are being explored. The most exciting and promising examples of how epigenetic therapy may lead to increased longevity include telomere extension and reversing epigenetic modifications. Telomere reactivation and extension. Telomeres are the protective caps on the ends of chromosomes that shorten as cells divide. Short telomeres have been linked to aging and age-related diseases. Researchers have been working on ways to lengthen and reactivate telomeres. It was shown that telomerase reactivation in mice extends telomeres, reduces DNA damage signaling, and eliminates degenerative phenotypes across multiple organs. It practically reversed tissue degeneration and helped old mice turn young again. DNA methylation. On the other hand, epigenetic modifications, such as DNA methylation and histone modifications, can silence or activate longevity-related genes. Scientists have been working hard to identify genes related to aging. Recently, a Nobel Prize was awarded to Japanese cell biologist Yoshinori Oshumi in 2016 for his research on how cells recycle and renew their content, a process called autophagy.
Is a system of the protein degradation system in our cell, and it is very important for recycling of our body.
Using this knowledge has sparked many experiments. For example, DNA methylation experiments have been shown to silence tumor suppressor genes or other essential genes for maintaining health in mice. Drugs could be made in the future that can act on these longevity-related genes, thus reducing the chances of disease and increasing our lifespan. Sirtuin activation. Sirtuin activation is another form of epigenetic therapy being investigated. Sirtuins are a class of enzymes that play a role in regulating aging and stress resistance. Activating sirtuins has been shown to increase lifespan in animals. Researchers are trying to identify compounds that can activate sirtuins in humans. Targeting inflammation. Inflammation has become a hot topic in longevity research because it has been linked to aging and many age-related diseases. Chronic low-grade inflammation, also known as inflammaging, has contributed to various conditions such as cardiovascular diseases, cancer, diabetes, and neurodegenerative disorders. This is because chronic inflammation can damage cells and tissues over time. Inflammation is a key driver of aging at the molecular and cellular level, modulating the activity of many longevity-associated pathways, such as those related to insulin sensitivity, oxidative stress, and telomere attrition. Epigenetic therapy targets specific molecules that promote inflammation and silences them, reducing the risk of age-related diseases and increasing lifespan. But waiting for the future may not be an option for some of us. As epigenetic products and practices are still developing, the field of biohacking has already produced products and techniques slowing down aging. Why wait when you can already expand your life today? Senolytics, NUTRIGENOMICS, and NAD+ therapy are among the leading therapies available. Senolytics. Senolytics is a form of biohacking that involves targeting and eliminating senescent cells. Senescent cells are cells that have stopped dividing and can contribute to aging and age-related diseases by affecting the nearby cells. Senolytic drugs target and remove these cells, slowing aging and increasing longevity. These drugs are already available on the market. They are also affordable, making it easily accessible to almost everyone. NUTRIGENOMICS. Another form of biohacking technology that's gaining attention is NUTRIGENOMICS. NutriGenomics is the study of how our genes interact with our diet and how certain foods can affect gene expression. By understanding how our genes interact with our diet, we can make more informed decisions about how we can eat and how it can affect our health and longevity. Each person has a unique way of interacting with a particular food, which is why companies like DNA Fit have created procedures where you can test your food sensitivities based on your DNA. This allows them to create a personalized nutrition plan specific to your goals. Research has shown that a diet specified to your body and high in antioxidants can help slow aging and decrease the risk of chronic diseases. Caloric restriction. Caloric restriction is a form of biohacking that involves eating fewer calories than is typical. It's been observed that in animals and primates, it increases lifespan. On a cellular level, caloric restriction triggers various adaptive responses that protect cells and tissues against damage. One of the critical adaptive responses is the activation of a pathway known as the stress response pathway, which is activated in response to nutrient deprivation. This pathway activates a wide range of protective mechanisms, including increased antioxidant production, insulin sensitivity, improved DNA repair, and reduced inflammation. It is important to note that caloric restriction may not be safe for everyone, particularly for people who are underweight or malnourished. Intermittent fasting. A similar form of biohacking has also been popularized, called intermittent fasting. It involves alternating periods of eating and fasting. This is different than caloric restriction because there's no need to reduce calories throughout the 24 hours, but simply restrict the window in which you are eating. Fasting has been shown to activate autophagy, the body's way of cleaning out damaged cells and regenerating new, healthy ones. NAD+ therapy. NAD+ is a coenzyme essential for many cellular processes, including energy production and DNA repair. It is found in all living cells and plays a critical role in maintaining the health and longevity of organisms. NAD+ acts as a coenzyme for enzymes called sirtuins, which are involved in many cellular processes such as DNA repair, cell survival, and gene expression. When NAD+ levels are low, sirtuins become less active, which can lead to cell damage and aging. Conversely, by increasing NAD+ levels, sirtuins can become more active and help to repair and protect cells, promoting healthy aging. Unfortunately, NAD+ levels decline with age, which is thought to contribute to the aging process. Thus, NAD+ therapy involves supplementing with NAD+ precursors to boost your NAD+ levels and potentially slow aging and increase longevity. The technology of the future is promising to usher in an era where aging may become a thing of the past. From NAD+ therapy to genetic engineering, the advancements in this field are happening at an unprecedented pace. While biohacking technology is still in its early stages, it has the potential to change the way we live forever. Would you be willing to alter your genes to live a healthier and longer life? Let us know your opinion by commenting below. If you are already practicing some of these longevity hacks, which ones are you trying? And finally, if you'd like to learn more about health innovation, check out our next episode on the rise of medical robots and the future of surgical procedures. Thanks for watching Health Express, and remember to hit the like and subscribe button to get future updates.